Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Anthony from MSMD Perceptions Video and Photo, and I just wanted to go over some of the settings and talk about the shoot that we had with Calibre Biometrics. We didn't get a chance to film the interview like we usually do on set because this was a really big job for the client, and we wanted to make sure that all the focus was on them. The lighting was actually based on the same setup that we did with Taylor Snow a couple of months ago. So what I'm actually going to do is roll that intro for you just so you get a better view of what the lighting setup was like for photography.
So let me tell you a little bit about our setup. We want to get really dramatic, edgy type lighting. We're going for like the Joel Grimes type look. We're using the A7 III today. We're shooting RAW, so we have more flexibility in editing the photos in post. We have the Godox X2T trigger, and then we have 3 lights set up. So our light in the back, we have the Flashpoint Xplor 600, and that's on group A. We actually have 3 groups going on right now. So that's group A. The second Xplor 600 is group B, and then we have the Godox 862 speed light on group C. So technically the 2 backlights could be on the same group, but I just wanted to have complete control. I have the ability to do, like 5 different channels, so why not have that control if I have the ability to? Even though the backlights, like I said, probably will be at the same intensity. We want that edgy, harsh kind of lighting for the back to give it a dramatic look. So that's why we're just using the cone reflector, and we have just like the standard diffuser that comes with it. But these are normally white balanced at around daylight 5600, 5500, plus or minus 200. And then we have this gel here. This is CTB, color temperature blue. This is the half filter from the Roscoe pack. So we have it on this one, and we also have a gel on that light as well. And the reason we have that is just to cool down these backlights a little bit. The reason we want to cool down these backlights is to give a little bit of separation. And then so for our speed light, we have it on a speed light adapter bracket back here. And then the front of the light, we have a 36-inch octabox, and we have a grid on it. So we have it close and up front, so it's going to fill in her face, but we have it nice and dim, so it's just going to be a very gentle, very soft fill. And we have the light close. The closer we have the light, the more contrast we're going to create, but also the softer images. And the grid will help focus the light to where we want it to go. And it's also going to cut some of the intensity of the light down. In terms of our photography settings, our shutter speed is at 1/250th of a second. We can go higher if we want because we do have high-speed sync. But at 1/250th of a shutter, it's good enough to cut out the fluorescence from above, and we close the garage doors in the gym, so we don't have a lot of daylight coming in, so we're pretty controlled right now. Our f-stop is at f5.6. We're using the Sigma 24-70 2.8 art lens, but the reason we're at 5.6, just to get sharper images. The maximum aperture is 2.8, but anytime you double the maximum aperture, you're going to get the sharpest images from that lens due to refraction. So, and we don't really need depth of field because we're just shooting in a gym and the background's going to be pretty dark anyway. So depth of field isn't super important to us. And our ISO is at 160 because we want to have cleaner images. But I also don't want to have to put the speed light all the way up to full power just to conserve battery and whatnot. So 160, you're still going to get like perfectly clean images. And in terms of the light intensity, the 2 Xplor 600s are currently at 1/32nd power, and the Godox Speedlight is at 1/8 power.